I thought I can't fault my players for effort, but for a 5-minute spell, we lost a little bit of focus. And then when you do that against a team of Mohan Bagan's quality, there's a good chance they're going to score. So it is disappointing, but I can't fault any of the players today. I thought they were excellent. You know, I said to the players, we'll play a bit like last season. I remember this time last season, 4th game in, I think Mohan Bagan beat us 1-0. And I said to them that we'll play worse and win games. And, you know, I think it's just disappointing the way that it turned out. We did put so much into the game. And when you look at just before Mohan Bagan scored, Mason had a great header. If that goes in, it's a different game. And that's just the fine margins in football. That's how you win and lose games. And today we didn't get that wee breaks. Hopefully in the future we'll get those breaks. But as I say, I can't fault any of the players. I thought they were fantastic. And I've got to say a special mention to the crowd today. The supporters were fantastic. And I think a lot of the players and myself and the coaching staff just feel a little bit disappointed that we couldn't send them home with, you know, 1 point or 3 points. So it's obviously it's a disappointment. But we get a chance. We play again here Friday. So we're back at it quickly. So we just got to go over this defeat pretty quick.
You made a lot of effort. There were many efforts. Then Mohan Bagan is like going to the door, attempting to.
Yeah, I mean, we just couldn't score. You know, we're creating more chances than we did last season. Maybe we're losing more goals than we did last season. So it's sometimes when you create more chances, you give more opportunities at the back because you're pushing on a little bit more. But you know, I think you've got to remember, you know, we had a great season last season, finished 3rd, and you know there's a lot of expectations on us. But you've got to remember who we're playing against. You're playing against Mohan Bagan. You're not playing against the Donald Duck 11. No, you're playing against a real quality team, big budget, a great coach, and a great history. You know, we are a very, very young club, and you know, even now we're still trying to find our feet a little bit. But you know, if we put in the effort and the desire, and we keep working hard on the training field, then you know we'll pick up.
Coach, coming match is with the Milano project. So what could be the strategy? Will you change any strategy?
Well, I think we get every game videoed. We'll watch the game again. We'll maybe, as a group, watch it tomorrow, and we'll have an open conversation with the team, and then we'll see if we need to make any adjustments, any changes. But you know, we've got a deep squad. You saw Chester Paul came on and made a big difference. Crizzo came on and made a difference. So it's just one of these days. But the important thing is we bounce back and you know, pick ourselves up again and get over the disappointment as quick as we can and show up here and you know, give Punjab as good a game as we can.
Coach, you think the fact that first half the team took time to actually get off and get going, and that kind of affected, because so far in the season the teams had really good starts, especially in the first half. So I think that's kind of affected them.
No, I think we obviously didn't get the start we wanted, but as the first half went on, I think we grew into the game, and obviously Mohan Bagan were expecting a bit of an onslaught at the start, and they did well to avoid that happening. But as the game went on, we got stronger and stronger. Even in the second half, I felt the same, but then we just got caught a 3-4 minute spell. We lost a couple of goals, and that's what wins and loses games.
You know, the Kashmir football game has been always different with the Kashmiris. Do you see that this kind of match tournaments will help to groom the talent of Kashmir?
Yeah, well, I think since Real Kashmir, you saw the passion of the supporters here today and what it means to the people of Kashmir to have a real professional team here. You know, we're hoping that it aspires young kids to play for their local professional team. Every city in the world has got a professional team to aspire to, and up until probably a year, 2 years ago, they didn't have that. So I think there's the talents here. You see guys like Danish and Farhan, they are quality players, and we just got to make sure that, you know, at the real young level, the coaches really work hard in producing players like Danish and Farhan.
Is there need of better infrastructure in Kashmir?
Well, I think so, yeah. I mean, you can see that there's only this field really is the only field that there is in Kashmir. So the more places there are for kids to play, you know, safe environments, and obviously if we can, you know, maybe get better coaches in, a bit more coach development, then I think this state can be a real football hotbed, you know, a little bit like Calcutta, because there are the players there, And if you look at a lot of the players here, just the way Kashmiris are, they're big, strong, they're physical, and if we can get the technique into them, then I think they could be a force.